I know what you're thinking, Lu Zhou said calmly. So, I am giving you an opportunity. He handed over a sheet of paper with the final incantation of the Bluewood technique written upon it. With this technique, your cultivation will advance further. Perhaps even stepping into the nascent divinity tribulation realm will not be impossible. Ming Shireen stared at the paper in disbelief as turmoil filled his heart. Based on past experience, accepting something like this would, at the very least, cost him a broken hand. Yet ever since Lu Zhou defeated the 10 top experts, his master's temperament had drastically changed and the old patterns seemed replaced by new ones. In other words, he could actually accept it. Trembling, he reached out and took the incantation. Thank you, Master, for granting me this chance. I will do my utmost to clean up the sect. Lu Zhou nodded in satisfaction and dismissed him, while the other 2 disciples watched with undisguised envy. I hope you both fulfill your duties, and do not disappoint me. We will follow your orders, Duan Muxing replied with a bow before leaving the pavilion. Xiao Yuan, however, pouted, and expressed her wish to go on a mission as well. You are still young and lack experience. Stay by my side, Lu Zhou said. Confused, she asked. Wasn't Zhou Jifeng's matter meant to be handled by senior sister Xiao Yu? Taking a sip of his drink, Lu Zhou explained. Xiao Yu acts unpredictably and lacks stability. She has been gone for 2 days after completing her task and has not returned. It is very likely she has left directly. Xiao Yuaner's face turned pale. Does that mean senior sister won't come back? She asked, clenching her fists in frustration. How can senior sister Xiao Yu be like this? Do not worry about her, Lu Zhou replied indifferently. Since the day Xiao Yu sent her message, there had been no further news. If Ming Shireen's loyalty could drop so easily after a single outing, then Xiao Yu must have fallen under even stronger influence to choose betrayal. He understood that disciplining these disciples would require time and patience. For now, restoring vitality and improving cultivation was the priority. Xiao Yuaner waved her fists indignantly on his behalf. She is betraying her master and ancestors. How can we let it go? Finding her reaction somewhat adorable, Lu Zhou said, For now, inquire about Zhao Yu's whereabouts at the post station. I will remain here in seclusion to focus on cultivation. She acknowledged the order and left the pavilion. Meanwhile, as they descended the mountain, the 2 disciples encountered one another. Duan Muxing spoke with faint envy, Old Four. You are truly fortunate this time. Master not only spared you, but even gave you the final part of the Bluewood technique. Ming Shireen crossed his arms. I do not know what he is thinking. Perhaps I am overthinking. Duan Muxing's expression shifted. Overthinking? I completed my mission successfully, so it is natural for Master to reward me. But 7th senior brother, once mentioned, but Master possesses a secret medicine capable of temporarily concealing injuries, so I wanted to test it. He sighed. There is no use regretting it now. Duan Muxing was startled. You truly have courage. Even without 7th senior brother's words, it is clear, if Master were uninjured and at his peak, would he remain on the mountain? With his temperament, he would have long gone out to kill. In that battle, he unleashed so many powerful moves without visible harm. Ordinary cultivators would never dare waste their vital energy like that. Ming Shireen nodded repeatedly. Senior brother, I have always desired the complete Bluewood technique. With it, I believe I can soon reach the perfected stage of the Divine Court realm, and perhaps even step into the nascent divinity tribulation realm like eldest and 2nd senior brothers. Yet now that I have obtained it, I feel something difficult to describe. Duan Muxing understood his implication. Ever since junior sister Changsun betrayed the sect, Master has refused to teach the final portion of any technique. This time he made an exception for you. Are you afraid he has other intentions? Ming Shireen nodded. Indeed, senior brother. What do you think those intentions are? Before he could finish, Duan Muxing suddenly patted his shoulder. My advice is simple. Complete Master's tasks honestly. Remember, Master is injured and nearing the end of his lifespan. He has no reason to harm us. Furthermore, the 10 major sects have already suffered heavy losses and will not dare to provoke Jingting Mountain easily. I believe that for a long time to come, Jingting Mountain will remain our protective talisman. Hearing this, Ming Shireen's eyes lit up and he felt much more at ease. He quickly cupped his fists in gratitude. That makes sense, senior brother. You truly are wise despite appearing foolish. Your words are enlightening. The scene shifted. Although disciplining Ming Shireen had recently earned some merit points, The total amounted to only 1,600. For someone who required 3,000 merit points to advance to the next realm, it was far from sufficient. Should I wait a little longer? No, I cannot wait. This body's foundation is too poor. I cannot walk Jitiandao's old path. It was precisely because of his lifespan issues that his cultivation gradually declined. I must draw the lottery as usual. Thinking this, Lu Zhou immediately acted. Unfortunately, in 5 consecutive attempts he received only "thank you for your patronage," bringing the total failures to 23, including the previous 18, gaining nothing but a few luck points. Lu Zhou almost cursed aloud. Try 2 more times, and if it still fails, I will buy a reversal card with the remaining points. Having decided, he continued, yet the next 2 draws were again "thank you for your patronage." If I fail once more, I will stop. However, as he became more invested, unconsciously used nearly 1,000 merit points, leaving himself with only 104. He nearly collapsed in despair. Although he knew his luck was poor, he had no better option and could only continue. This time, the draw consumed 50 merit points and 33 luck points. You have obtained a cultivation technique, 3 scrolls of heaven writing, 10 reversal cards, 1 avatar, 3 condensing flowers. The sudden reward left him stunned. The less hope he had, the greater the return seemed. Realizing this, he felt as though he had struck it rich. To purchase 3 condensing flowers would normally require 3,000 merit points. 10 reversal cards would cost 5,000. He had even obtained the cultivation technique 3 scrolls of heaven writing. His thoughts stirred as he opened the first volume, the human scroll of heaven writing. Yet the contents resembled random symbols, completely incomprehensible. With no choice, he set it aside. He then focused on the reversal cards, each roughly equivalent to 300 days of lifespan, meaning 10 cards amounted to nearly 10 years. As he used them one after another, tremendous energy gathered into vortexes and flowed into his body, and his previously slack skin gradually became firmer. After utilizing the Dharma body with the 3 condensing flowers, his realm instantly advanced to the sense-condensing realm. Cultivators began by tempering the body, entering the body-tempering realm to refine tendons, bones, and skin, breaking through 9 stages to reach the mystic enlightening realm. From there, they opened the 5 apertures, heart, mouth, nose, eyes, and ears, advancing to the sense-condensing realm, then breaking through 3 stages to the Brahmasi realm, and finally opening 8 meridians to step into the divine court realm. Upon reaching the divine court realm, one was considered a grand cultivator. There were only 3 levels among grand cultivators: divine court realm, nascent divinity tribulation realm, and the legendary mysterious heaven saint realm. Since ancient times, those who truly reached the mysterious heaven saint realm existed only in legend. None had been seen. It was said that only by attaining that realm could one break free from the limits of lifespan and achieve immortality. Ji Tiandao had been merely 1 step away when he died in the pavilion. What a pity. After obtaining so many rewards, Lu Zhou felt quite satisfied. He opened the system panel, which displayed 2 tasks, disciplining Zhu Honggong and Zhou Jifeng. At present, merit points could only be gained through disciplining these wayward disciples. Analyzing the situation, he noted that the 8th disciple, Zhu Honggong, was simple-minded and theoretically the easiest to correct. So why had his loyalty not increased? According to Ming Shirin's report, there seemed to be influence from the 7th disciple behind Zhu Honggong. The 7th disciple was adept at scheming and, in order to secure his position in the cultivation world, had likely forged strong ties with the eldest and 2nd disciples. It seemed that disciplining a single disciple was far from sufficient. Only by strengthening himself could he truly deter both the rebellious disciples and the righteous cultivators watching from afar. Yet his current cultivation was still too low. Lu Zhou sighed helplessly, aware that the situation was becoming increasingly difficult. Jingting Mountain had already drawn too much attention. For now, he decided to focus on comprehending the heaven writing. 2 days later, within the Yanu Palace, a graceful and beautiful woman gently waved a feather fan in her hand. She was Yi Tianjin, the 6th disciple of the former sect leader, and ranked 9th on the sinister list. Slowly opening her eyes as someone approached from outside, she spoke first. "Senior sister, you should have left Jingting Mountain long ago. Why wait until now? Zhao Yu, the fifth disciple, sighed. I did not have your luck. I thought I could obtain something from that old man, but he has not revealed anything. Since you left, he has never trusted us. Yi Tianjin descended lightly from above and replied, I advised you the same back then, senior sister. Although you entered the sect before me, there are things you failed to see clearly. Who knows how many treasures that old man still hides? Unfortunately, those treasures will likely follow him into his coffin. However, I can offer you a suggestion. Zhao Yu's interest was piqued. What suggestion? Yi Tianjin said calmly. The old man dotes on the youngest junior sister. Use her to test his limits. If old 4 and old 3 harbor any ill intentions, he will never fully trust them. Only the youngest junior sister can remain by his side and protect him. No matter how many secret medicines or hidden trump cards he has, they cannot compare to a living person. Zhao Yu was shocked. Are you serious? Even if I had 10 times the courage, I would not dare threaten the junior sister to manipulate Master. If it provokes him and he uses his hidden cards, like when he killed Luo Changfeng to warn the others, it would be disastrous. Yi Tianjin seemed to read her thoughts. What's wrong, senior sister? Are you afraid? Think about how that old man treated us in the past. You must be ruthless. Zhao Yu hesitated. I understand, but even eldest senior brother would not dare do such a thing. If I provoke him like that, it would be suicide. Yi Tianjin chuckled softly. Senior sister, you have stayed on the mountain too long and grown dull. Who said you must act personally? Look at eldest senior brother, second senior brother, and even me. We are doing well, are we not? I admit he has hidden cards, but he is cautious and will not use them lightly. That alone proves his cards are limited. Besides, he is aging, and his sea of qi will eventually dry up. When that time comes, he may use everything recklessly. It is more dangerous to remain by his side. Our priority is to uncover his secrets through indirect means. Even if he discovers it was us, we can simply avoid him. If we cannot overpower him, can we not outwit him? Hearing this, Zhao Yu's brows gradually relaxed. The reasoning seemed sound. She had to admit that Yi Tianjin's rise was due not only to cultivation, but also to her sharp cunning. Thus, inside the Yanu palace, they continued plotting against their master. Meanwhile, unaware of their scheme, Lu Zhou remained in seclusion, studying the heaven writing diligently. He felt increasingly frustrated. Aside from the first page, the rest appeared like incomprehensible symbols, living up to its name. At that moment, Xiao Yuan's voice sounded from outside. Master, you have been in seclusion for 4 days. Fourth senior brother came yesterday to see you, but I did not dare disturb you and asked him to leave. Hearing this, Lu Zhou stretched and walked toward the door. When he opened it, Xiao Yuan's eyes widened. Master, you look younger, she exclaimed. Standing with his hands behind his back, Lu Zhou calmly regarded her. Though he had only regained about 10 years of youth, the change was noticeable. I entered seclusion not only to improve my cultivation, but also to rejuvenate this aging body, he said evenly. You have worked hard these past few days. Xiao Yuan chuckled and quickly flattered him. This is my duty as your disciple. I believe Master will certainly break through and become the first cultivator in Great Yan to step into the mysterious Heaven Saint realm. Lu Zhou was pleased by her words. Stroking his beard, he asked, Has Old Three sent any news these past few days? When he heard that there had been none, he was surprised. With Duan Muxing's cultivation, investigating Zhou Jifeng should not have been difficult. Even without results, he should have at least sent an update. Why was there complete silence? Xiao Yuan voiced her concern. Master, could Old Three betray us like senior sister Xiao Yu? Lu Zhou shook his head. Unlikely. Duan Muxing's loyalty is above 70%, unlike Xiao Yu's. Moreover, I have received no prompt from the system, which means he has not betrayed us, for now. Still, the human heart is unpredictable. We cannot lower our guard. As he spoke, he could not help but sigh. At that moment, Xiao Yuan suddenly pointed upward, signaling someone's approach. Lu Zhou looked up and saw Ming Shirin flying toward them like a streak of lightning. Seeing his fourth disciple again, Lu Zhou felt a trace of envy. It was obvious that Ming Shirin had already comprehended more than half of the final layer of the Bluewood technique. These wicked disciples truly possessed astonishing talent. Welcome, Master, out of seclusion, Ming Shirin said as he landed and knelt on one knee. Yet his heart trembled when he saw Lu Zhou. Not only did his master look younger, but his aura had become even more chilling. Lu Zhou stroked his beard and said calmly. Rise. You have comprehended 70 to 80% of the final layer of the blue wood technique. However, your cultivation leans toward the wood attribute and excels in vitality. Make good use of this advantage. Hearing this guidance, Ming Shireen was overjoyed. Ever since 6th junior sister left, Master had rarely instructed them personally. Under such strained circumstances, this sudden guidance felt generous and unexpected. Then Ming Shireen reported, recently near Anyang, I heard that the people of Junior Sister's clan have been kidnapped again. I am willing to investigate and ensure the mastermind is exposed and eliminated. As soon as he finished, Xiao Yuaner immediately knelt. Master, let me handle this. Lu Zhou pondered. They were her clansmen, so her urgency was natural. However, Ming Shireen was more experienced and had higher cultivation. It would be safer for him to handle it. Just as he considered this, a messenger bird descended from the sky. Xiao Yuaner quickly retrieved the letter and read aloud. Master, during my investigation at the Heavenly Sword Sect, I found that the sect leader's position is temporarily vacant and that Zhou Jifeng has left the sect. Further inquiry revealed that he joined the Righteous Sect. Their sect leader, Zhang Yuanzhan, appointed him as one of the 4 elders, making him the youngest elder there. Because Zhang Yuanzhan's cultivation is profound, I did not probe too deeply. However, from the information gathered, Zhang Yuanzhan has publicly insulted Master several times and declared that his sect stands in opposition to Jingting Mountain. Lu Zhou's expression remained indifferent. There are many in this world who resent me. Why should I concern myself with each one? Xiao Yuaner continued. When I investigated at Bamboo Mountain, the headquarters of the Righteous Sect, I fought fiercely with their second elder, Du Defeng, and won. Unfortunately, I failed to kill him. Once I recover fully, I plan to visit the Righteous Sect at night and assassinate Zhang Yuanjian to avenge Master. Ming Shireen was startled. 3rd senior brother is risking his life. Lu Zhou naturally understood the danger. On the surface, Old 3 appeared honest, but he was bold and meticulous, with sharp judgment. Zhang Yuanjian had entered the nascent divinity tribulation realm 100 years ago, while Old 3 remained in the divine court realm, one major realm behind. Attempting assassination would be tantamount to courting death. Xiao Yuaner, confused, asked, Then why would senior brothers say such a thing? Ming Shireen replied quietly, It is to show loyalty after Zhao Yu's betrayal. 3rd senior brother is expressing his faithfulness. Master, am I right? In fact, I am far more honest than him, Ming Shireen added, clearly pleased with himself. Hearing this, Lu Zhou felt somewhat helpless. It seemed Duan Muxing's understanding of him still reflected Jitian Dao's former style. If Jitian Dao were still alive, he would undoubtedly send Duan Muxing to infiltrate the Righteous Sect, despite the enormous risk. Yet, even if Lu Zhou permitted such a mission now, he would still place the disciple's safety first. Continuing to feign injury would only widen the rift between master and disciple, creating a vicious cycle. After a moment of thought, he spoke slowly. Old 4th, I originally intended to punish you all by assigning you to repair the barrier at Jingting Mountain. That formation can block experts of the nascent divinity tribulation realm. However, since Old 3 has a task, I want you to assist him. Once this matter is settled, return to the mountain and focus on cultivation. I will reward you with a heaven-grade treasure. Ming Shireen, who had been composed until now, immediately became ecstatic at this promise. He dropped to his knees and responded eagerly. This disciple obeys. A heaven-grade treasure was no trivial matter. Even remaining on the mountain for 5 or 10 years would be worth it. Countless cultivators struggled their entire lives without obtaining one. Eldest senior brother Yu Zhenghai possessed the Jasper Saber and had used it to slaughter tens of thousands, earning his fearsome reputation. Against someone with a heaven-grade treasure, cultivators of the same level were little more than prey. It was often said that the difference between possessing such a treasure and lacking one was like that between grandfather and grandson. The former could easily dominate the latter. For years, Master had been extremely cautious about distributing heaven-grade treasures, so to promise one at this moment was astonishing. How could he not be excited? Regaining his composure, Ming Shireen asked how to deal with the matter of the youngest junior sister's clansman. Lu Zhou replied that it was not simple and that he needed to discuss it further with Xiao Yuaner before deciding. Understood. I will support third senior brother. After completing the mission, I will return immediately to repair the barrier, Ming Shirin said. With that, he leaped away like lightning and vanished. After his departure, Xiao Yuaner asked curiously, Master, isn't it just Zhou Jifeng? You seem to value him greatly. Lu Zhou felt inwardly resigned, as he did not think much of Zhou Jifeng at all, but he explained, he once attempted to assassinate me. The reason I spared him was so he could witness the true face of the Heavenly Sword Sect. Even if he does not join Jingting Mountain, he will inevitably come into conflict with them sooner or later. Xiao Yuaner was slightly surprised. In the past, Master would have resolved such matters with a single strike of his sword. She had not expected him to employ strategy instead. After a brief pause, she asked again about her family situation. Lu Zhou said, This matter is more complicated than it appears. The reason I did not assign it to your fourth senior brother is because he would handle it too crudely. Ming Shirin's methods closely resemble Jitian Dao's. He would kill first to save the hostage and consider the matter closed. As for the mastermind behind the scenes, we have yet to investigate thoroughly. Hearing this, Xiao Yuaner immediately knelt and pleaded for him to devise a solution. Lu Zhou had already made his decision. Calmly, he said, In that case, I will personally go to Anyang. Please subscribe to help me provide you with more recaps.